Hey folks, Dave Cubby here again. We're all still reacting to this Najee Seabrooks situation. Some of us better than others. Unfortunately, people like Sayegh in leadership positions are busy trying to, at the minimum, avoid investigations into the corrupt and incompetent Paterson Police Department. That, he's responsible for as the mayor of Paterson. Which he aspires to be, even though he has repeatedly proven that he is a gutless, spineless politician that isn't worthy of sitting in the office. So I just wanted to bring this to people's attention quickly, right over here. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. I know other people have noticed this. Other people have gone, scratching their heads at seeing this. But my point in doing this is there needs to be an investigation into both Sayegh and Attorney General Matthew Platkin, who is actively attempting to throw cold water on the prospects of a federal investigation into the murder of Najee Seabrooks. I'll show you here what I mean, and I'll explain it to you a little bit better for those who don't know exactly what I'm talking about. Did you see it there? Well, we'll go back a little bit after this little plug by NorthJersey.com. What we see is Najee Seabrooks begin to emerge from his bathroom, where he was besieged for over 4 hours by the Paterson Police Department. In the first angle, we see Najee slowly walking out of the bathroom towards the officers. Then there's a sudden cut to another angle, which shows Najee arguably lunging towards the officers. Now, these reporters, so-called reporters and journalists, many of whom, especially for NorthJersey.com, are really just speaking pieces for the Passaic County Democrats. Many of them have claimed that Najee lunged at the officers with multiple knives. Like here it says, 12:35 p.m., brandishing at least one knife, officers fire. None of that's clear in these videos. I don't see a knife anywhere in any one of these frames, or any of the frames that are in this 8-minute video posted by NorthJersey.com propagandists. What I see here is a sharp, unethical cut from one camera angle to another to make it look like Najee Seabrooks lunged at the police. This is a cover-up. That's what this is. I don't know what happened in that apartment. I don't know who was wrong, who was right, why he thought the Paterson Police Department was coming to kill him, why he thought anyone in Paterson was coming to kill him, for that matter. But apparently he did think that. Very much like Jameek Lowry thought that when he sought the protection from the Paterson police hours before he was beaten to a bloody pulp and dumped in St. Joseph's Hospital. I think these things speak for themselves at this point. Anyone in the video production industry will tell you how unethical this is. This sudden transition from one camera angle to another. This is, regularly done. Usually done in action movies to make the audience think that an actor did something in a stunt that didn't actually happen, that makes it look more risky than it actually was. Here, that's being done for the benefit of Paterson police officers, whether they murdered Najee Seabrooks or not. That's what's going on here. Matthew Platkin and Sayegh are using their power and influence to prevent an investigation into departments that they oversee, the things that they should be providing leadership on. Sayegh has taken to the media on PIX11, and Dan Marinaro deserves credit for trying to hold Sayegh, who is a notorious weasel who will not answer any direct questions unless it's to try to heap praise on himself. He tried to pin Sayegh down into actually answering questions, but Sayegh continued to refuse to say anything of substance. He's a worm. He has no character, no integrity whatsoever, and Marinaro really tried to make him answer those questions, and Sayegh dodged them at every opportunity he had. He's clearly he doesn't look credible at any point in the interview. Everything looks rehearsed, as it always does with Sayegh, because he's a total phony. Toastmasters can buy you that kind of credibility. It doesn't work when you're talking about this kind of stuff in politics and things people are passionate about. The guy is a total charlatan. And now it looks like Matthew Platkin is joining causes with him and trying to make this look like nothing happened here. I mean, I find it hard to believe that in the 4 hours that Seabrooks was supposedly besieged in his bathroom that he didn't mention to the Paterson police why he thought people were coming to kill him. I don't know why that wouldn't be released in the body cam footage. I don't know why, this is selectively put together to make it look like Najee Seabrooks lunged at Patterson police officers. We have no, actual raw footage to work off of here. For all we know, the sound or audio of the gunfire could have been superimposed over this last segment of video here, what I'm saying is that in the segment where it looks like Seabrooks is lunging at the cops, he might have actually been falling over dead at that point. He might have been, gone weightless at that point, and that's what it looks like. This is egregious. This is a clear cover-up. This is an attempt to make sure that no one looks into this stuff. If only because Phil Murphy is planning on running for president. Andre Sayegh one day wants to run for higher office himself. This is disgusting. This is an abuse of office. This is an abuse of media. This is an abuse of everything that they can possibly abuse. These people have to be stopped. Federal investigations are warranted now. They have to be done from out of state, probably far off the East Coast. I don't think that neither New York or New Jersey federal officials are free of enough conflicts to actually be able to investigate themselves. This has to be done out of jurisdiction. This is disgusting. This is a clear violation of a man's rights that resulted in the taking away of his life. A man that was beloved in the community. I'm beside myself that anyone in elected office in this country would actually go on a news program and try to attempt these kind of things. But Andre Sayegh is known for trying to find new ways to sink to new lows, and he never fails to do it. It's time this guy get investigated. It's time that he gets thrown in the orange suit, just like he did to Joey Torres. There's a lot to be disliked about Joey Torres' administration as well, but it's also clear now that Andre Sayegh simply used his power and influence to create a false narrative that would bring down Joey Torres, only so he could take power himself and continue to abuse his constituents and continue the corrupt practices of his predecessors. He only cared about controlling it. He's not doing anything about fixing it. The man lies about implementing body cameras. He received grant money and didn't buy a single body camera or deploy a single body camera for over a year. I would directly allege that this is so he could continue allowing the Patterson police to serve as as the enforcement arm of his racketeering operations. The guy's disgusting. He has no shame at all, and he will sacrifice all of Patterson's youth in the name of his glory. He's a disgusting individual. That's just the way how it is.